some of Buddhism's ideas. This one relates to a key concept in Tibetan Buddhism called samsara. It's like the wheel of existence and symbolizes different divisions of life. This represents the world of humans we're all familiar with. And on top of the circle is the world of gods. And this is for demigods. They are mischievous beings who are like gods in just about every respect. And this are the Edags, living spirits. At the bottom of the circle is hell, and lastly comes the world of animals. Like many other monasteries, Langmu is also an important education center. Here, the monks still retain the traditional ways of teaching, ones that go back 5 centuries. The young monks go to their teacher's home and study in small groups. The students learn in a very relaxed and casual way. Just like in any other classroom, their teacher questions the students, but their textbooks are very different. There are also more modern classrooms. This man is one of the monastery's best scholars. When I had a chance to talk to him, he came across just as modest as a learned monk is supposed to be. 您在这边念书念了多长时间？
我今年是35。
哦。
我在好长时间了，都20了，都20年了是吧
？20年了。
快20年了啊。
那您就学了20年了。您现在觉得您的修为怎么样？对佛学的理解？
理解不错，但是我个人的这种修行很一般。
怎么理解叫个人修行很一般？
修行和对佛教的佛书的理解是不一样的。你只要理解到这个佛书以后，你开始就慢慢的实修，你就修行。修行是为了修我们自心的贪嗔痴。所以我觉得我自己还有贪嗔痴。所以修行的还不好。
Around Langmu Monastery, there are many local restaurants, but I'm looking for this one, a particular one called Lisa's House. It serves Western food. Oh, it's got a map here. The man happens to be Lisa's husband. He says that for some mysterious reason, they've lost several bulletin boards, so they have to take it home at night. Lisa's house is a cozy little place, and Lisa herself is a Muslim. The main course here revolves around yak meat and vegetables. The most popular dish is this one called a yak burger. And believe me, this is only the small version. It is a great place to meet up with other people and find out some of the crazy plans they have.
I go by bus to the grasslands with a guy, a student, who speaks English, Chinese and Tibetan. And we will rent a horse and a Tibetan guide and do some trekking 4 days on the grasslands.
Trekking?
Yes.
For how long?
4 days, 3 nights.
4 days, 3 nights,
Yeah.
trekking. You're going to sleep on the grassland?
Yeah, in the tent I hope. We try to rent a tent too. So we will sleep. I've got a sleeping bag and we will sleep there. Cook our own food.
Okay. The idea of 4 days of adventure on the grassland was a little too much for me. So the next day I opted for a trip to a hot spring. It is 1 or 2 hours drive from Langmu Monastery, but you can also pay for a horse ride here. The spring is full of minerals and reputed to cure many kinds of diseases. The locals all bathe here, men and women in the same bath. You are not supposed to use soap or any other detergents. The road to the hot spring is lined with many villages maintaining many of the oldest Tibetan traditions. Each village is quite small, but perched on beautiful spots on the mountain. The farmers here grow highland barley without the aid of modern monastery. The river in front of the villages is the main source of energy. The mill is often used to grind roasted barley. At the entrance to one particular village, I found a group of old people clustered together. They were turning the prayer wheel as a group. Religion is so very important in Tibetan lives. But these old people can't walk the long distance to the monasteries to pray. So a turning the doorstep wheel is the next best thing. It's also probably a good place to catch up with each other. Here's one tip. Remember to bring some sweets for the children. Before leaving the Langmu Monastery area, I took a trip to the White Dragon River Valley. It's a beautiful, quiet corner of the world and another really worthwhile place to trek through. The valley is several kilometers long, and you can hire a horse if you want to go deeper. This is the source of the White Dragon River. The river flows through the valley, nurturing the people and its land down there, giving rise to an extraordinary culture and religion. This is not the end of the world, but where heaven meets the earth, and a wonderful place to take a break from the rat race. That's all for this edition of Travelogue. I'm Liu Changying, saying goodbye in southern part of Gansu province. And in Tibetan we say, Damen Ji.